Y'all, I wanted to come on a little earlier today, but as soon as I tried to come on, a whole bunch of shit was happening. God damn. But we here, y'all. Yeah, we got to talk about Jean-Pierre. She's like, I'm writing a tell-all book and leaving the Democrats. Damn. I guess get your butter biscuits any way that you can, I guess. Shit. A tell-all book. She's doing a Karine Steffens route. Some of y'all might not know who that is. That's Superhead. I mean, I was about to say, I don't know why they call her that, but we know why they call her that. A tell-all book? God damn. Man, they be flip-flopping like a mug. That's why I be telling, look, my Black American people, y'all. Don't let them discourage you when you like flip-flop your vote. We voting for policies over here, you feel me? That's what we doing. If they ain't giving us what we want, F that. We go to the next party. That party ain't giving us what we want, then we on to the next party. You feel me? But yeah, I wanted to talk about this. You feel me? We're going to read up on who she is because some people might not know who she is. Some people do know who she is. You feel me? She's a anchor baby. She's with the Democratic Party. Well, she was with the Democratic Party. Now she like, I'm leaving. Y'all ain't paid me enough butter biscuits. God damn. Ah, shit. Woo. Wow. Anyway, y'all, this is another episode of the Seers Glare. I'm your favorite news anchor, your favorite broadcaster. I'm also the shadow band man. You feel me? And let me talk to my fam sector of the audience. My Black American fam. Black people on code. My FBA fam. And the tiny and minuscule allies that we do have. They tiny as hell, but they there. Okay. And also my producers, Reelan, Kiveon, and Byron, all in the goddamn building. I think that's Kiveon right there. There you go, right there. My brother in the building. Shout out to my brother Kiveon. You feel me? Y'all better been doing this loudly and proudly as goddamn possible. Yeah! Woo. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. For real. Now the other sector of my audience, you know what? Y'all getting sound effects today too, y'all. Hold on. With your stank asses. You suspected white supremacists. You bootlicking Sambos. You tethers. And let me tell you this. Jean-Pierre, she's a tether. She tried to undermine us Black Americans. She talked shit about our reparations. You feel me? All types of other shit. You know what I mean? Terrell in the building. Thank you for the like, brother. You know what? I'm feeling generous with the air horns today. Shout out to my brother Terrell in the building. Okay? Now back to the hating sector of my audience. Detractors, call in with your lame asses. I'm tired of y'all typing away. You a racist. You called us monkeys that drink meth milkshakes. Or the tethers. Nigga. Don't say I was like hyena meat. Man, call in with your stank asses. And the rest of you imbeciles, y'all can all EAD. All right? And also, why are the detractors, when I'm on the new party, you feel me? When I'm on their show, why are y'all coming into my chat? You feel me? Why not come on when I'm doing my show? And I know why, because shit, on my show, I'll be clowning your ass. I'll be making y'all feel goddamn stupid. You feel me? But I welcome y'all in, though. I welcome y'all in. All right? Now, What should we start with first, y'all? Should we start with a clip? Start an article? You know what? Let's start with Jean-Pierre's lineage. All right? Let's make it bigger for the blind people like me. Family background and heritage. Karine Jean-Pierre was born on August 13, 1974 in Fort-de France, Montclair, France, to Haitian immigrant parents. So she wasn't even born in the States, y'all. She was born in goddamn French. Vive la macha. You feel me? All right, man, let's make sure y'all seen this. Yeah, y'all is. Her parents fled Haiti. God damn. Perplexity going in. Fled Haiti, y'all. Before her birth, seeking better opportunity. Oh, so I'm confused. They say before her birth. So she was born in France. I'm tripping. Seeking better opportunities and safety, and settled temporarily in Montclair before moving to the United States. Hey, man, how y'all feel about this, y'all? Do y'all feel that people like this should be politicians and wield some type of power of, like, policies and shit? Like, she wasn't even born in the States. She was born in France. That sounded more Russian, but y'all get the drift of what I'm saying. Do y'all feel that people like this should be able to be politicians? I don't know, man. This seemed kind of weird to me. This like that Iman Amor chick that's in Minnesota that be caping for Somalians like a mug. Man, she be caping for Somalians like god damn. And hey, a lot of people don't give her shit about it. Hey, we're gonna take a page out your book. I'm a cape for my Black American people. Just like y'all be caping for y'all lineage. All right? But yeah, I find that kind of weird that people with this background be able to be be politicians and shit in our government. Or do they allow that in other countries? Damn. I wish I had somebody on here that I could ask that. Man, I wish we had Portugal man here, man. Yeah, try to be in the building. Bro said repost. I appreciate you, brother. Hold on. I'm feeling generous with the air horn. Thank you, player. But yeah, man, I wish we had Portugal man in here, a.k.a. Fatty. Hey, man, shout out to Fatty, bro. You know what I mean? We don't agree on a lot of things, but hey, man, bro cool, man. You know what I mean? Even though he looked like, damn, what's that white actor that, god damn it, I can't think of bruh name. Oh, man. But yeah, man, I wish I could ask Portugal man. Like, do y'all allow people that's born in the States and they move over to Portugal? Are you allowed to be in like Portugal goddamn politics? Is that allowed? Because damn, we sure do be allowing a lot of shits in the States. From this to people waving Mexican flags, protesting, saying, we want to stay in America. Okay. All right. Before moving to the United States, when Karen was 5 years old, her family relocated to Queens Village in New York City. Well, there you go. Her father, who had been a professor in Haiti and trained as an engineer, I guess the training didn't work that well. Just saying. Worked as a taxi driver in New York due to the challenges immigrants often face in transferring professional credentials. Hey, man, look, man, shout out to Tariq Nasheed, but hey, this is just like what he be saying. When them callers be calling in to his show, and they be saying they have all these credentials, but they end up basically being an Uber driver in 2025. And shout out to the Uber drivers out there, you feel me? You know what I mean? But let's be real, y'all be coming into our spaces and y'all be denigrating us, and then y'all be saying, we got all these damn credentials, and then y'all be doing. Anyway, Her mother worked as a home health aide and was also active in her Pentecostal church. Karen is the eldest of 3 children. Blah, blah, blah. Let's read this. Culture and linguistic groups don't give a rat's ass. Personal life. Karine Jean-Pierre is openly gay. Okay? That's all LGBTQ plus. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The TQ plus shit make it sound like a sandwich. Hey, let me get that LGBTQ plus new sandwich. You feel me? That shit mad colorful. That shit be having ham, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, goddamn what be bacon, lettuce, greens, bacon, tomato. What would the Q be? What would the Q be, y'all? Put it in the chat. Damn. I don't know what the Q would be. As a daughter with her former partner, Suzanne Malavox. All right. Let's see who our partner look like. You feel me? And this is what we do over here on this news channel. We do our Inspector Gadget research over here. A lot of motherfuckers, man, y'all be on here talking on these platforms and y'all don't use Google. Goddamn shame. You don't even use Google and y'all be talking with conviction. God damn. Oh, shit. This her right here, American journalist. Damn, she didn't even keep it in the black family, y'all. She didn't even keep it in the black family, y'all. Damn. All right. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read the rest of this. Let's listen to a clip from her denouncing the Democratic Party and say she's about to go independent. And this is from Angeletta. She says, we not going to read what she says because I don't know if she is for the hunky party or not. I have no idea. All right. But we're going to play this clip.
In an era of misinformation, disinformation, the regressiveness of social policy, what we're seeing currently right now, what I have decided to do, and I really have thought long and hard about this.
Shout out to Nora.
Follow my
appreciate the likes.
And that's what I've done. And that's what this book does. And here.
So she wrote a book about the party that she was in giving disinformation. And then her book is going to be disinformation. What the?
Here's the truth. Here's how I relay it out to you. I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think outside of our boxes and not be so partisan. And the way that I see moving forward in this space that we're in right now is if you are willing to stand side by side with me, regardless of your political, how you identify politically, and as long as you respect the community that I belong to and vulnerable communities that I respect, I will be there with you. I will move forward with you. And that is, I think, so important. So this book, Independent, it's about looking outside of boxes, not just.
Her book is named Independent as she joined the Independent Party. God damn, man. Are y'all serious? What? If this ain't grifting, I don't know what's worse. Her doing this type of grift or Myron Gaines doing the goddamn grift of being conservative. Like, bro, y'all be grifting, bro. God damn.
Always being in the.
All right, man, we ain't even need to listen to the rest of this shit. All right, I got another clip I'm gonna play, but we're gonna read some more from Perplexity. You feel me? Who is Jean-Pierre? In short, she's a tether. You feel me? And not all immigrants is tethered for you ignoramus motherfuckers in the hating sector of my goddamn audience. I'm tired of y'all keep trying to say that, oh, tethers is all immigrants. No, man, tethers is immigrants that's undermining Black Americans. Okay? Get that through y'all thick-ass skulls. Anyway, she's an American political advisor and commentator who served as White House press secretary from May 2022 to January 2025 under President Joe Biden. Oh, shit. She made history as the first Black person and the first openly gay individual to hold the position. Before becoming press secretary, Jean-Pierre was deputy press secretary under Jean Psaki, chief of staff for Kamala Harris. So she hella switching up, y'all. She hella switching up. Let me see y'all saying something in the chat. Yeah, I can't forget the chat. Kiwi says, you talk about the white actor from Hangover. Yeah. Malagalakis. Yeah. Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, that's who Fatty looked like, man. Shout out to Fatty, man. Portugal, man. You feel me? Even though that motherfucker more in American politics and in Portugal politics. Shout out to you, bro. And Try to Be says, nope. Thumbs down. Yeah. Hey, she Lupita, the distant cousin. For real. She is, though. All right. Let's read some more from Jean-Pierre. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Born in Fort de France. Vive la Pasapla. Did that sound French to y'all? I know a little bit of French, though. You know, Je m'appelle comme Ooh. Yeah. Career highlights. There is none. Recent development. My bad. Let me stop fucking around. Let me give you her highlights. White House press secretary. Okay. Political background. She previously worked on Biden-Harris 2020 campaign, served in Obama administration, and was political analyst for NBC News and MSNBC. Man, she grifting, man. They ain't paying her the butter biscuits that she used to in the Democratic Party. So now she's like, you know what? I'm going to go independent. But I'm going to still be talking Democrat talking points. She's still going to be talking Democrat talking points. I bet you she's going to be talking that shit in her book. I guarantee it. Recent developments. Departure from the Democratic Party. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Woo! In June 2025, Jean-Pierre publicly announced that she was leaving the Democratic Party and registering as an independent. This announcement coincided with the rollout of her upcoming memoir, Independent, a look inside a broken White House, outside the party lines. Uh-oh, tell-all book. Shit. How many of y'all about to go buy that book, y'all? Y'all about to go buy that book? I'm not. I bet you everything she say in the book we already done been talking about. We know the party ain't about shit. We know y'all been broken. Come on. Oh, and see this will be grinding my gears like Peter Griffin. When I talk shit about the Democrats, that don't mean I'm a Republican. God damn. Just because I don't like the goddamn color blue don't mean I like the color red. You motherfuckers, man. God damn, y'all must have forgot critical thinking. Did they not teach all that in goddamn high school or whatever goddamn college you went to that done scammed us out of money? Yeah, college done scammed my ass. Them motherfuckers. Shit. Anyway, focus on the weeks leading to President Biden, blah, 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 give a rat's ass. Let's look into controversy. Jean-Pierre's departure in school and book announcement have provoked strong reactions from former White House colleagues and Democratic Party insiders. Many have criticized her for allegedly prioritizing personal media exposure and celebrity over her official duties. And some have accused her of using her proximity to power for personal gain. I thought they were going to say proximity to whiteness, but I digress. Her former colleagues have also expressed frustration over her performance as press secretary. They saying that she sucked. She was ass. All right? With some describing her briefings as ineffectual and self-promotional. Ineffectual sounds like a dirty word. I don't know why. It sounds like a very sexual word. I don't know why it sounds like that. Ineffectual. You feel me? I'm gonna use it in a sentence how it ran through my head. You feel me? She was very ineffectual when it came to you know what. Even though ineffectual is like the opposite. Anyway, book themes. The memoir is expected to address we don't give a damn. We already know. Personal life, Rudy Tooty Booty Booty. Okay, conclusion. Karine Jean-Pierre remains a significant and controversial figure in recent American political history. Her transitions from Democratic insider to independent critic, coupled with her forthcoming memoir. I don't give a damn about the rest of this shit. Hey, Jean-Pierre, why don't you double team up with another grifter, Candace Owens, and y'all should make a show together. Y'all should most definitely make a show together. Do I know the title of this show? No, I don't. I have no idea what the title of this show is going to be, but y'all should link up. It would be an interesting show that I wouldn't watch. Anyway, I got another clip for y'all. You feel me? Here we go right here. The Lion says, former Biden President Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, don't give a rat's ass of any more of what this tweet got to say. I can't read the rest of these tweets of these people because I don't know if they anti-black or not. You feel me? I have no idea. So
it was a firing squad, and I had never seen anything like it before. I've never seen a party do that in the way that they did, and it was hurtful and sad to see that happening. A firing squad around a person who I believe was a true patriot, a person who I believe did everything that he can for this country, a person who I believe, as I mentioned before, has done more in one term.
Okay, she talking about Biden, y'all. She feeling sad that they told Biden, hey, man, you can't even remember your ABCs, bro. You can't be running no more. Biden was out there. I question your blackness if you don't pet my dog. You be like, what?
Than most presidents had done in 2 term historical things. And I was shocked by what I was seeing. And Karine, just to clarify, it's your other Democrats.
I'm sorry. Look, I told y'all I'm off tangent, man, to a shadow band, man. I just remembered the character that I was thinking of that Fatty looked like. Archie Bunker. Shout out to Portugal, man. Archie Bunker, man. You feel me? Anyway, back to this.
Coming out against Biden. Yep, I had never seen anything like that. That was, if you're asking me, the thing that I saw in those 3 weeks, that was shocking. Shocking.
Okay, I done had enough of her kissing Biden's ass. God damn. Anyway, do I got more of this woman I need to show y'all? Yes, I do. Let's get this to this article right here by the Atlanta Black Star. And it says, disgusting. Ex-White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre faces backlash after announcing independence from Democrats in new book. This is by Christian Boone. In a new book about her experience. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Hold on. God damn it, come on. All right. This is going to be it right here because they got these ads right here and this shit fucking stuff up. In a new book about her experience as the official spokesperson for former President Joe Biden, longtime Democrat activist, Karine Jean-Pierre makes a surprising plea. Okay? Don't need to read that. We heard her say it. Many Americans already have. According to a 2024 telephone survey by Gallup, 43% of people now identify as independents, a figure that's remained steady since 2014. The number of Democrats and Republicans continue to slide. And I wonder if Elon Musk is going to be an independent after he got his ass whooped. Let's be real. That's why he had a falling out with Donald Trump. He was like, I thought you was my friend. You let me get punched in the face. I'm going home. I don't like this. I'm taking my Tesla that I gave you too. It's like, bruh, that black eye, man, that was the tell-all right there. Not Jean-Pierre's book. The tell-all was Elon Musk's black eye. That means, yeah, we know. We know what it means. The number of Democrats and Republicans continues to slide with only 54% split. And let me pause this video. You feel me? Number one of the 2 major parties. But former colleagues of Jean-Pierre are skeptical about her real motives for leaving the party. Everyone thinks this is a grift. I'm just saying, y'all. Them butter biscuits is drying up for her. A former Democrat official told Political, another party operative who's known Jean-Pierre since before her time in the Biden White House, went even further, calling her departure from the Dems the most grifty thing I've seen in a long time. And that's saying something in Washington. Wow. Others interviewed by Politico said Jean-Pierre began plotting her partisan rebranding while still on the job in the Biden White House. Well, damn. One associate accused her of copying a New York-based publicist on official emails during the final days of the administration. Ah, damn. She plagiarizing, y'all. She copying and pasting. Oh, shit. Jean-Pierre roots as a Democrat ran deep, tracing back on her work as Southeast Regional Political Director during Barack Obama's 2006 campaign for the presidency. She later served as a senior advisor. We don't give a rat's ass because we know. We done read it already. Okay? Andrea Junker says, the fact that Karine Jean-Pierre will lead the Democrat Party during a constitutional crisis is hard to comprehend. Well, comprehend it, Andrea. Shit. The fact that Karine Jean-Pierre will lead the Democratic Party during... Why is she saying the same thing twice? God damn, this is major double talk, for real. You know what this sound like? Remember that character in Pootie Tang? When, you know, Chris Rock would say something and the character would say the same thing? Like, Burr would be like, it sure is hot out here. God, you know how Chris Rock be. And then the character be like, yeah, you're right. It sure is hot. You like, that's what this tweet sound like. And I ain't about to read the rest. I've never seen a party do that in the way they did. It was hurtful. Okay, we read that. Blah, blah, blah. She promoting the book. Okay, she's trying to promote her book. That's all this shit is saying. Okay? This all this saying. And she basically using Biden as an excuse. She using Biden as an excuse, and she's like, okay, I'm going to write a book now, and I'm going to call it Independent. Voila. It's like, God damn, man, you could have called it something else. You could have called it, I'm telling. Or the things the Democrats don't want you to know. Really? You going to say independent? Now you're in. That means, look, I'm telling y'all, man, these motherfuckers got no creativity. She talk about we need to think outside the box. No, you still in the box. God damn. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get into the slapper of the day. And the slapper of the day is coming from Ransom. You feel me? Off his latest album. Cabrini, or is it Cabrini Green? I think it's Cabrini Green. And I'm about to play Tears from a Third Eye. This is a slapper right here, y'all. Ooh-wee! Y'all check out the track list as I put the album in the chat so y'all can check it out. Let's get it.
I'm raw like coke from Medellin. Some shit you've never seen. My work is like art to better be for the head of steam. Blood from a rapper makes for better streams. You better leave, cause there is no honor amongst the den of thieves. There's no remorse for the enemies. Was meant to freeze. The temperature set to 10 degrees. My heart's numb. That's where this poetry starts from. It's sort of like music from the strings of a harp strum. It's angelic cause Fran said it. 2 J's up like that man Reddick. Blood on a crack lens. The view on your can reddish. Cause I only pack 10s like it was a damn fetish. I'm not with your whack trends. That shit is a pandemic. I'm just gonna rap gems, rare jewels and band relics. Just get that man credit. He's on a journey never been walked before. But the vision is clear. I'm seeing it more and more. In this vision I'm blessed. Took a breath when I saw the score. Life's a quiz and a test. A lesson learned that was taught in war. Never skipping a step. I question thoughts of me falling off. Is it prison or death? It's less remorse in the court of law. It's a view that's never been saw before. Make a choice, life or death. Have you seen Saw before? Door to door, like Jehovah coming a reason. This beef ain't with you like in the stomach of vegans. You in the wrong circle if everyone is agreeing. Discover your third eye, two for looking, one is for seeing. Yeah. Why would they summon this demon? My daughters come from a heathen, but I'm the one they believe in, huh? My past life got my reputations preceding me. Guns, drugs, murder, investigations, and legal fees. School of hard knocks. Us street niggas don't need degrees. No remorse, hella freeze before any street agreed. You know it's better off if we agree. Before you let success in the door, you gon' need the keys. Tell me if you heard lies. See the world through a magnified glass view. Now I'm dropping tears from my third eye.
That was Tears from a Third Eye by Ransom. Off the album Cabrini Green. This album a slapper right here. It's short, but straight to the point, and it's slappers. I'm gonna play some more from there too, y'all. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. It's phone line time. I'm opening up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, the number is 619-609-7383. Phone lines is open for 5 minutes. But I do have the StreamYard link, right? Pinned to the top. StreamYard gets priority over phone calls. All right? So if y'all want to tap in on StreamYard, if you haven't been here on StreamYard before, you got to show your motherfucking face. If you have been on StreamYard before, though, on my platform, you don't have to show your face. But your first time, you got to show your face. All right? The link is to the top of the chat and YouTube. You feel me? If you watch on any other platform, come over to YouTube. If you want to come on StreamYard, the link is pinned there. Kamal Johnson Network. Hell, at this point, you could just type in the Shadow Band Man, Kamal Johnson, any of that shit. I'll pop up. Bye, y'all. All right. But with that being said, though, and let me make sure this is doing it right. Make sure it's doing it right. Yep, it's pinned to the top. Also, if y'all watching on YouTube right now, tell me in the chat, has there been any ads? Let me know in the chat. Has there been any ads to disrupt the show? Also on Twitter, has there been any ads that disrupted the show? Even Twitch, because y'all might be watching on Twitch. Let me know in the chat, please. Has there been any ads that has disrupted the show? Because I'm trying something new. Okay? Y'all let me know in the chat, please. With that being said, phone line once again, 619-609-7383. Call in. Let y'all voice be heard. How y'all feel about Jean-Pierre writing a tell-all book about the Democrats? She leaving the party. Do y'all feel this a grift? You feel me? Let me know. Now, with that being said, though, y'all know I love sub segments when I had the phone lines open and StreamYard open. And the first sub segment we about to get into this right here. You feel me? This goddamn dweeb right here, Consciously. God damn. At first, I was thinking, like, man, I might do a whole show on bro, but I'm like, he ain't even worth it. And this from Re-Ups. He says, bro, either you gonna jump in on these spaces or it's all for clicks and views. Let's have that conversation. FBA and Lineage retweet and tag him. It's Consciously. All right? That's what bro said. And he was Consciously was out here saying he wanted to debate the FBAs, and he called out certain names like Marcel Dixon and Tariq Nasheed. You feel me? And he said it on Twitter and on TikTok. So people opened up a neutral space for a brother to come in because he said, you know what? Better yet,
you just engaged.
I'll let him say it.
Man, I was already turning crops over on this whole content form before I even mentioned something about y'all. Feel me? They're gonna piss me off on Twitter. I'm talking about I'm ready to illustrate The reason why I'm a Hall of Fame college policy debater, I'm trying to have set speech times too. I don't want to yelling over nobody. When you talking, I ain't gonna speak over you. I ain't gonna speak to you when you talk. When I'm talking, ask for the same thing. You feel me? Which one of you FBA warriors want it, man? I'm talking about. I got time. I'm a proud descendant of African slaves.
You got time, huh? That's what he
born
said.
here in America, goddamn. My people raised the land here in America, but I do not agree with the ideology of FBA.
It's not a fucking ideology, y'all. It's a lineage. These goddamn idiots, bro.
I think they are. As a matter of fact, my argument is FBA is white nationalism and blackface. You feel me? And my link argument to be able to make that is they pick up on shit like the Great Replacement theory that was manufactured by white supremacists saying the illegals is coming to replace us. How come y'all never got this beef towards the individuals that's giving the illegals, quote unquote, your job?
We do have that. It ain't our fault. Yo, big-headed ass ain't fucking listening. I'm tired of that shit. Just because you ain't listening, you ain't aware, don't mean it ain't happening. It's like the same thing. If a tree fall out there, motherfucker be like, well, the tree didn't fall. Yes, it did. And you called out people to debate, and you said on Twitter, they made a neutral space, and then your monkey ass gonna be like, you got to come over to my platform on YouTube and come on StreamYard and blah, blah, blah. You content farming, motherfucker. And you don't even need to do that because you're a big content creator. You don't even need to do that. That's lame as hell. Consciously, that is lame as hell. You content farming. If you really this superior debater, professional college debater, you would have went into the spaces, debated, like you said you was going to do, the people you called out their name, and you wouldn't have done this content farming bull jive. And I watched some of your space, bro. Man, you had a bunch of flunkies on there, and you talking about you debating. You weren't debating. That is not debating, having people on there. And some people on there is like, oh, yeah, FBA online thing. But I will say this. Man, that's not a debate. That's somebody goddamn being a flunky and agreeing with your ass. God damn, stop calling our lineage out, you feel me? And you talk about you want to debate. You just did that shit because it'll boost your numbers up, you big forehead motherfucker. God damn. Can't stand it, y'all. Can't stand it. Phone line's still open though, y'all. 619-609-7383. If y'all want to call in and talk about the big forehead crew from Jean-Pierre to Conscious Lee, the number is open. Also, I got StreamYard. The link is pinned to the top of YouTube. StreamYard gets priority over phone calls. Okay? Now, the other subtopic I got for y'all, look at this right here, y'all. And this why us Black Americans, the foundation of Black Americans, is staying our ass at home. Shout out to the Black Tucker Carlson Jr. Bro says, send the Marines. I want y'all to listen closely to what's being said here.
You go to cop a nigga, I'm fake, nigga. I know you do, dog. I'll spit in your plate. I'll put my dick on your plate, nigga. Fuck your family, fuck your kids, nigga. That's all this. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
He be fucking getting a whole fucking plate. He be fucking expecting us to give us a whole fucking shit. That nigga right there.
Do you go to Karma?
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing. Yeah, you do. You fucking face. Stop fucking playing. Fucking talking about, can I get a fucking discount? Can I get a fucking...
Hold on. I want to show y'all something. Look at all the other cops. White. But instead, who did they pinpoint out? And I bet you these motherfuckers been to Kava too. It's all good though. These stank motherfuckers ain't gonna be at Kava either. You gonna be right back in your homeland. Yeah.
Fucking talking about, can I get a fucking discount? Can I get a fucking this? Can I get a fucking that?
All right, her fucking voice is annoying along with that other pipsqueak. You feel me? But they expect us to stand in solidarity with them and protest? For real? get the F out of here. We staying our ass at home. Fight your own battles. Like Felix from the president of LULAC in the 60s said to us. Now, I'm closing down the phone lines because it's been past 5 minutes. If y'all want to call in and leave a voicemail, and please leave a freaking voicemail. Don't be no weirdo out here. Some of y'all calling in ain't saying shit. Leave a voicemail. Say something. The number is 619-609-7383. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Call in, leave a voicemail. You feel me? With that being said, we are coming to the end of the show. This is another episode of the Seers Glare. I'm your favorite broadcaster. I'm your favorite news anchor. You feel me? I am the Shadow Band Man, also known as the Off Tangent Man. How you get around the Shadow Band is what y'all already been doing, but a reminder don't hurt. Hit that notification bell, which y'all been doing on all the platforms, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Hit the notification bell to remind y'all when I go live, which y'all been doing though, for real. I really do appreciate that. All right. All that other shit that the other tubers be saying and stuff like that. Yeah, if y'all want to do it, cool, whatever. I just appreciate y'all viewing. That y'all be viewing and y'all be engaging. Y'all engaging in the chat. Y'all engaging in the comments. I really do appreciate that, for real. Now, the sector of my audience that I hella appreciate, you feel me? My fan sector of the audience. My FBA fam. My Black American fam. Black people on code. And the tiny minuscule allies that we do have. They tiny as hell, but they there. You feel me? And my producers. Kiveon, Reeland, Byron. All right? What should y'all be doing so loudly and proudly that I better hear it through the computer screen? As we hear this smooth ass beat. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Now the other sector of my audience. The detractors. The suspected white supremacists. The crackers. The goddamn tether bootlicks. The Sambos. And the rest of you mother effers that be trying to undermine us. You all could go EAD. It's in your mouth. Now, with that being said, look, my final note is this, y'all. Jean-Pierre, she says she's leaving the Democratic Party to write a tell-all book. I think she grifted. First of all, her book is called Independent. Actually becoming an independent. Wow. No creativity right there. Second of all, it's like, I just feel she's going to be saying the same Democratic talking points, and she's just having her political party now as an independent. You feel me? And third, I do find it kind of weird that we have people in our government that's in politics that's not even born in the States. That shit is kind of weird to me. I don't think other countries do that shit. If they do, please prove me wrong. Send me something. Send me something. I don't know. I don't think other countries do that shit. That shit don't seem right. You feel me? But enough of Jean-Pierre. You feel me? I'm about to get out of here. I hope y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this content. My fam sector, the audience. This great news content I be giving y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Also, if y'all send me stuff, though, I will, like, if y'all send me stuff y'all want me to review and stuff like that, I will look through it, and if I want to put it on the show, I will put it on there. Hell, I even might make a whole episode out of it if I feel that, you know, that it's cracking. The hating sector of my audience, I hope your day is fucking terrible. On that note, I'm out of here, y'all.